Currently, I'm managing 29 accounts. I think that's how many. Let me look. I just wrote down the number yesterday. So let me see. This is all the accounts I manage and all the growth that we've done over the last month. And all these channels are across four major platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And right now we've got 29 that we actively manage. And that means that 29 are actively getting posts to every single month, and we're tracking the growth. And this is why it's like so imperative to actually have a system that works for you. And what I mean by that is, like, if you feel like you work more better in the evenings, then, lean on that so you can double down on getting the work done then. So I could do like a varying schedule, even though right now is kind of like my build up stage, I'd like to say. Like, I already did like all the back end systems. So the automations, like whatever we use for AI, which we barely use any AI. All the content like databases, that means where we put the photos, where we put the videos. And right now I'm just looking at one of my planners. So anything that essentially needs like a streamline of content, and what does that exactly like entail? Does it entail video more, photos more? Like, does it entail like going somewhere and getting footage? And so all of that is basically broken down into my Google Drive, my iCloud, my Google Photos has a really nice drive. So I've got on multiple different places. And then I use Notes, and I use different software to manage the flow of everything, just so we can see where everything's going and how everything's converting. And then we use like all the basic tools too. So we use like the backend systems to TikTok has a scheduling platform that you can go to on the website. And you can go into like Meta has one, and that handles your Facebook and Instagram pages. So you have to have business accounts for that. And so with all of that, that's all set up. So now it's just consistently making sure that we are hitting our targets every week, every month, every quarter. And now it's just, my mind is like in between that builder phase where it's just like, okay, is everything streamlined? Is everything set up? Is everything where it needs to be so everybody can be on the right page? And when I mean everybody, like me and my kids and anybody that we were to bring in temporary or full time, do they have access? It would be easy to like give them access, to give them passwords, to give them the resources they need to start doing their job essentially. And so all that's set up, and now in my mind I'm like, okay, what else do I have to do? And I'm like, well, it's done. It's done. I just need to focus now on the growth. And that's why I just like handwritten out like everything that I'm currently in charge of, like overviewing and making sure that it's hitting the goals and stuff. So at this stage is kind of just like the reset. And then after this will be essentially like, okay, what content's working, what content's not, what do we need to double down on to hit sales. So this is how you plan on the back end. And I figure you guys might want a little bit more knowledge on what goes on behind the scenes. Oh, also, I just, my son came. He was knocking on the door. I didn't know if you heard that knock. But he asked me if I want some food. It's the first time he ever asked me. So usually he just makes it, and I'm just like, can I have a bite? So excited.